If I'm capping, let me know, right? But am I the only one who gets annoyed with people who act as if something that's been done countless times before is the first time that something has been done? Like there could be dozens upon dozens of examples of something, but then some people act as if those examples somehow don't count. Especially when it comes to people like video game blog journalists. Wow, they finally made a movie with a black lead. Wow, they finally made a movie with a female lead. It's almost just as annoying as hearing a kid see a character from a video game and not knowing where they're actually from. For example, they'll see some Mortal Kombat gameplay and be like,
oh shit, it's Sub-Zero and Scorpion from Fortnite.
I should axe kick you in your goddamn thorax.
But you mad because they don't know where every single character is from?
No, I'm mad at you for being born in 2009. Every time people say some stupid shit like that, I'll be like,
do you want me to kick you in the nuts?
No.
Do you want me to kick you in the nuts?
Peep this shit though. It don't even always be kids who are the usual suspects. It be motherfuckers like in my age group acting like some old shit is brand new. Talking about,
damn bro, they done made Chun-Li thick in Street Fighter 6.
Man, what the fuck is you talking about?
What the fuck was that?
I'm sorry,
nigga, Chun-Li been thick since the 2D era. The fuck is you talking about? There's always these old late to the party ass niggas who act like some old shit is suddenly news. Pretty much nothing that ever occurred before 5 minutes ago ever seems to matter to these people. Kinda like how people like to act as if movies didn't exist before the MCU became a thing. A lot of the times, these be the same people who only watch Marvel and DC movies, which is fine, but then have the unmitigated gall to try to debate motherfuckers who actually read comic books. Better check yourself trying to debate somebody who bothered to read the source material with your Cliff Notes level ass knowledge.
Don't forget your place.
And then we get to these video game journalists, right? Like, they be the main ones who be swearing that they've been a long time super fan of such and such thing since its inception, right? If you ever read at least one of these articles, they always start off the same.
I loved playing Tekken since I was a kid. Me and my siblings, we would boot up the PlayStation and we would play against each other with our favorite characters.
Or some shit like that, right? And then they start talking about how they've noticed that there's been a lack of people of color or female characters in Tekken. And then they'll say that in the newest installment that
it's really about time that they added some diversity to the character roster so such and such group can feel seen.
And then everybody who's actually a fan of Tekken will read that bullshit and be like,
man, what the fuck is you talking about?
What the fuck was that?
I'm sorry,
if you gonna bring your ass up in here trying to spread lies and hella misinformation, then you gonna have to get hit with the... Now, don't get it twisted. This has nothing to do with trying to be a gatekeeper or anything like that. I'm just saying that it's irritating as hell when people who are nowhere near as invested in something as the rest of the fan base suddenly decide that they want to make up a whole bunch of stupid shit about a popular franchise and pretend like it's the truth when the actual truth couldn't be further from their truth, whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean. Another thing about these cats is how when they can't bring an actual argument to the discussion, they just resort to splitting hairs and nitpicking like a motherfucker who's scared to try new foods. They'll say some shit like Black Panther is the first black-led movie or the first black Marvel superhero movie, as if 3 whole-ass Blade movies didn't exist damn near 2 decades before that.
But Blade wasn't really a superhero movie. He was a Marvel character, but it wasn't in the MCU though.
And then they'll say like Wonder Woman or Captain Marvel are the first female action heroes, like Tomb Raider never happened or some shit.
But I wasn't born when that movie came out.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
They always want to try to act as if something is the first time that a thing has been done ever. But then when you prove them wrong with example after example after example after example after example after example, and then they just want to look at you with a stupid face like the truth of the matter is just too unbelievable to grasp. Like, motherfucker, if you bothered to watch more than just Disney movies and didn't bitch about not wanting to watch a movie because it came out in the decade that you weren't born in, you would actually see for yourself just how fallacious your claims of something not being done before actually are. In other words, you'll see that your claims are full of shit.
It's not up for discussion. It's what the fuck it is.
I'm not saying gatekeeping is the way. I'm just saying I understand why some people want to do it.